Have you ever wondered why some people just disappear from your life? That's the question we are going to be sharing on this morning. Most often, you may have a very close friend with whom you share daily gists, as we always say. You find fun gisting all the time. And out of a sudden, you don't hear from this friend. Most often, you see people get worried. They start imagining, oh, what is going wrong? What have I done? My dear, most often you have not done anything. Just imagine your best friend suddenly stops calling or texting you. And then you start worrying. Maybe, something is wrong. Maybe I've done something to hurt him or her. But what if I told you it's not about you? I, for one, I have this withdrawal tendency, It's a time for refreshing. It's a time for, reflection, introspection. It's a time for personal hygiene, internal personal hygiene. It's a time to think through life. It's a time for self-assessment and self-evaluation. It's not about the other person. It's about the me. I'm talking about myself. I'm that kind of person that once in a while, you find this life, it gets exhausted. And so the way for me to, to re-strategize, to revamp myself, to pick up the pieces of my life and put myself together and continue is to withdraw and then to feed myself. Feeding myself, nourishing myself with content, with information that will make me grow. So, my dear, if you're that kind of person that you expect me to keep calling, keep chatting, I need time for my own self-care. And so is that with many other people. So if you have an intimate friend, a close friend that you have been, gisting all the time, and then out of a sudden, you stop hearing from them, they don't call you, they don't chat with you, it's not about you. Can you give them space? At times, people need space to reflect on themselves. People need space to reevaluate, to reassess themselves. People need time and need space to be able to define the purpose for their lives, such that they can have a clear route, they can have a clear-cut chart on what direction to take. Because life is very challenging, that most often we need time for self-evaluation. We need time for regrowth. We need time to rejuvenate. We need time to refresh. So if a friend stops talking to you, it's not about you. Except intentionally you know you did anything wrong. But if you did not, just give them space. The most important is not to start assessing them. It's not to start asking questions. It's not to start picking on them. Rather, if you can check on them, just call. I just wanted to check on you. Are you okay? If they say they are okay, say take good care of yourself. That is what is important. At times, over digging and getting into the nitty-gritties may not actually help. I hope I make some sense. Good morning.